Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Music Village, and yeah, folks, I still can't believe, and like I said during the intro, still can't believe that we've made it through this month. And the fact that we're only down to one more movie recommendation that we're gonna split into a double feature, I think it's time for us to go ahead and reveal those said two movies from our VHS collection for another edition of the horror movie of the week. And the two horror movies that we have up on the plate for you for this week, folks, is none other than Creepshow 2 and, alongside with it, Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. Now, I've been wondering for, I do believe, 5 years? What movie was that one with that demon that attacked those people was? And I had to look it up online, and thank goodness for the internet, and it was Tales from the Dark Side was the reason why in the world we picked that movie. And it's one of those chronological movies, and I'm in love with chronological movies. I don't know why, probably because of all the years I watched Tales from the Crypt when I was a kid. So this movie, definitely a thumbs up in my book, and it has some form of Hansel and Gretel story to go along with it while the other stories are being told. Which is pretty cool. And along with that, the reason why in the world we picked the other movie, which was Creepshow 2, because not only since I was a little kid when I saw this movie at the age of, I think it was neither 5 or 6. It was one of those two numbers back when I was living in Dover, and it had this little story in here, and this is the only story I'm gonna reveal, folks, of a woman picking up a hitchhiker that wanted to go to Dover, and the hitchhiker got in the car, said thanks for the ride, lady, and just kept following the woman around until the woman ran the person over with a car over and over and over again. And then next thing you know, he was still alive underneath the car going, thanks for the ride, lady, thanks for the ride. And imagine as a little kid living in a house that's in Dover where a hitchhiker that goes down the road with a sign that says Dover in it, it's very terrifying. It made me not want to pick up hitchhikers, even though you're not supposed to do that in the first place. But I think a story related also to this, one day when I was driving, doing taxi cab work, I saw somebody with a sign that said Dover, wanting to go to Dover, with the sign held up on the side of the highway road. I sped past him. I know maestros give me that look that was a bad idea to do, or, bad karma sort of thing, but after watching that movie Creepshow 2, no, I am not picking anybody up taking them to Dover, because the same thing could possibly happen to me. And to bounce back to the first movie, folks, we almost forgot to mention, another reason why we picked that said film is because Steve Buscemi was in it playing as a mummy. I can't make this stuff up, folks. These are facts. These are facts. And with those two big movie recommendations for you to go watch for your spooky Halloween weekend that's gonna be filled with more fright than ever, I recommend you go off to your local Redbox or I guess VHS collections or video stores if they still exist in a local neighborhood near you. Grab your friends, grab a bucket of popcorn, and prepare to be scared. And with that, folks, I think it's time for us to head back into this music and continue to listen in to these diamonds in the rough. And when we return, we'll be back with more Music Village than you can shake a roll cone at right after this. So don't get stuck in traffic just yet, folks, and stay tuned.